Hi, welcome back everyone to Happenings with Hilkerbaumer. Well, it certainly feels different outside today than it did just about a week ago, where we had 10 inches of snow on the ground. Now we've got like 70 degree weather, so quite a change from just 7 days ago. But it is feeling obviously a little bit more like spring, and with spring we have the beginning of Lent. And Lent is a little bit late this year, not until the beginning of March here, but we do start picking up here at the church with the beginning of Lent. A lot of things going on and a lot of different activities happening. So I want to begin with the start of Lent. And we always have the day before as our day to celebrate and party and do all of that before we kind of enter into a more somber meditative time of Lent. So we've got our annual Mardi Gras celebration with pancakes coming up next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. So look in your closet, find a fun Mardi Gras outfit and purple and gold and all of that. And come on out to join us for a wonderful pancake dinner. Our youth and their parents work hard at making the pancakes, and any proceeds that we receive go toward our youth summer trips. So it is a great way to support our youth and also have a great night, again, before we enter in this sort of meditative time of Lent. So you can sign up. There is a link in the Friday email, but you can also do that on the back of the Connect card this coming Sunday. And then, of course, we do move into Ash Wednesday on the 5th. And we are observing Ash Wednesday two different ways. First, we will have Ashes to Go starting at 11 o'clock, I believe. Nope, sorry, 11:30 to 1 o'clock. So 11:30 to 1 o'clock on Wednesday, I will be outside the narthex doors or in that general area. And you can just drive right on through, stay in your car, and you can receive the imposition of ashes. And then in the evening, we will have our Ash Wednesday service. And this year it will be in the fellowship hall. And that's at 7 p.m. You'll be gathering around the round table. So it'll be a little bit different of a setup than what we have in the sanctuary. And we will have communion that night as well as the ashes. And so it is the day that we remember that we are dust, and to dust we shall return. So that is Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, and we hope that you're able to join us for both our Mardi Gras celebration and the start of Lent with Ash Wednesday. Then we move into our Lenten season, and we're going to be having a Bible study during the week, each week of Lent. So starting on the following Wednesday, the 12th, I will be doing and leading a Bible study at 7 p.m. in the fellowship hall. Even on nights when we don't have a dinner, we will still gather for our Bible study. We might have some desserts or something instead. But this is a Bible study that I started in 2020, right before COVID hit. And then, of course, when COVID worsened and we went to virtual, that put an end to that Bible study. And so I am going to pick that back up, give it another try. And it is on the story of Les Mis. So if you are familiar with the musical Les Miserables, we are going to be focusing on 6 different themes throughout this Lenten season. And it will connect to one of the characters in this story. And so we will begin that at 7 p.m. on Wednesday the 12th, and we will do that each Wednesday throughout Lent. I will also be doing a Lenten sermon series on Sundays for our worship time, and this is coming from one of my favorite authors that I talk about so much and use a lot of her material, and that is Kate Bowler. She has put out a Lenten series called The Hardest Part. And so it will go along with the lectionary texts. And there will also be a devotional booklet that you can pick up, and that will be available at the Ash Wednesday service in the fellowship hall, but will then be available in the narthex after that. that you can pick up, and you can use that as your own personal devotion, but it will kind of then coincide with our Sunday morning focus each week. So I hope that you can join us for that special Lenten sermon series starting on the 9th. All right, now I want to mention two other things that are going to be happening. One is the men's breakfast, which was scheduled for this coming Saturday, is moved into the following Saturday, and that is March 8th. So men, if you were interested in coming, just push that back a week and join them on the 8th, but you will have an opportunity to sign up for that on Sunday in the Connect card. So please check that out on Sunday morning. And the last thing is that we are interested in bringing back our praise band. We started this a couple years ago, and then it just sort of ended up dissolving, and there is some interest to starting back up a praise band. And so we're going to have kind of an informational session on March 9th, right after church that Sunday. So if you are interested in learning more about this praise band, I invite you to join us. We'll be in the meeting room, and we're going to kind of talk about what this might look like, and see if we can get a praise band started, and have that be part of our regular worship. So those are the things that are coming up, and I invite you to check all that out. A lot of that will be in the Friday email as well as in our announcements on Sunday morning, but check that all out. We've got some exciting things that are going to be happening here throughout this Lenten season. All right, now I want to talk about this Sunday, and before we get to Lent, we always have the story of the Transfiguration. This is actually one of my favorite stories. It's a very unique story to the Gospels, and it is a little bit of a sort of unusual story where Jesus invites up some of his disciples up onto a mountain top to pray, and while they're up there, Jesus starts to glow, and his face changes, and there beside him is Moses and Elijah, and then all of a sudden God's voice is coming through the clouds, so to speak, and saying that this is my son, follow him. And so it's a very unique and wonderful story. And so we're going to be taking a look at this story from Luke's account. And so if you'd like to take a look ahead, it is Luke chapter 9, verses 28 through 36. And again, this is one that we look at almost every year. And so this year, I'm going to focus on something different. I'm going to focus on the clouds and sort of the mystery of the clouds, and God's voice kind of coming through the fog and the clouds. And so that's what I'm going to be focusing on this Transfiguration Sunday. And so I hope that you're able to join us. We will be on our social media pages if you aren't able to be in person, and that is our YouTube page and our Facebook page. So I hope that either way you're able to join us this coming Sunday, and I hope to see you then. But until then, so may it be for you and me. Grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.